What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Just got back from a nice vacation from New York, and a lot of packages were waiting for me at the post office, which I had held. So we're going to get into those today, which I think is almost tied with the last unboxing, which was the biggest that I had to date. So excited for this one. Going to get these open. But before that, I had just made a post on Instagram revealing my Sports Specialties laser collection, which I didn't really give too much detail on, but they're all these right here, really rare Sports Specialties hats. And as I've said in a lot of my videos, my favorite style of hat, which pretty much is just the Sports Specialties brand with the logo right there, and then this laser style, as you can see in the lettering. And then on the side, this right panel is has those like laser marks right there. And then basically whatever's on the front here, just a bigger logo of that on the side. And I just think it looks really clean. They're easy to wear with any outfit. They have a good fit. So all the ones that I have here, I'll give a little rundown before I open things up. We got this NBA All-Star Game, one of my favorites, Toronto Raptors, Kansas City Chiefs, Hartford Whalers, Florida State Seminoles, Philadelphia 1996 All-Star Game, Chicago Bulls. Got a Super Bowl 30, Orlando Magic, New York Rangers, the Ottawa Senators, New York Jets one, Boston Bruins, and this one from Radio Guy Vintage. Ivan hooked me up with this. That does it for that post. Make sure to check that out. Those may be for sale in the near future, so stay posted on premium32.com for those. But without further ado, let's get into the packages for this unboxing. As I mentioned, this is one of the biggest unboxings I've done yet. So this first one here is actually, it's not a hat, but it is one of my favorite shirts of all time. I had one of them. I got it on eBay, I think, a while ago, because my dad used to go to this gym all the time. So I got the Panama City version of it, and I never had one with the hit on the back of it. So I finally got my hands on one of these World Gym. It's the exact same as the one that I had previously, but it does have the gorilla on the back with his little butt right there, standing on top of the world, with the World Gym tag. Got it in an XL because I like the little oversized look on it. But this I wear with almost any outfit and love wearing vintage hats with it. But they are extremely hard to find, so the hunt is over for me. I've got a backup shirt, because the one that I'm wearing now is getting a little holy. Next up is another, what feels like shirt, and it is a crew neck. A little out of season for this, but I got a really good deal on Depop for it. I don't even know what it is. Bar Harbor, Maine. So pretty cool there. Another oversized crew neck someone may like. And now getting into the hats. I'm pretty sure all of these are mine. I know there were some people that wanted to get some hats restored, and they definitely sent me some, so I'm sure there's one or two in here that aren't for me, but are just for a little bit of restoration. But this first one here is the New York Yankees. It doesn't have the logo 7 tag on the inside, but I'm pretty sure that's who made it. New York Yankees on the back, and then that huge logo on the front, and then the little logo on the side. I have one of these, but it's in a better condition, so I'm probably going to get more wear out of this. Next is a Dale Jarrett number 88 NASCAR logo athletic diamond cut hat. I've had a couple diamond cuts that have just had this on the front of it, so a lot of the Ford fans really like that. Very interesting packaging on this. It's got like not a normal fold on it. It's got like a cap. I don't know how somebody jerry-rigged that, but they somehow squeezed a hat into it. Here's a Remington Racing. These ones have been going crazy in the hat drops. They haven't lasted more than 30 minutes after I've posted. So Remington, let's see, America's Oldest Gunmaker Racing, number 75, but nice beige color with green. All right, we've got here a 1995 Seattle NCAA Final Four. Always looking to get these Final Four hats, since the one that I'm wearing, I love this one. And I just think the NCAA or the Final Four stuff is so cool. This one is on no tag. I feel like a lot of people have been cutting these tags out, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it doesn't really matter. As long as people like the hat, it doesn't really matter what tag it's on. And it came with some eBay, whatever this stuff's called, the shipping paper. If you know how to get that, let me know. I've always been curious on how people get these, like this eBay packing tape and stuff. Do people get that for free? Does that, do people buy that through Amazon, or do they send the item to eBay? I don't know. I've been buying my own tape, so I don't really care. But if I could get it for free, that would be pretty cool. This next one, people never fail to amaze me. No tape on this, just send it in an instant coffee pot box. I like the way that they reused that. Here we've got a Dale Jarrett number 88, same racer as earlier with that Ford quality care on the side instead of the back, nothing there, but this one actually has a really good shape. They did a good job keeping this one in shape, but this one is actually going to go to somebody that I was cleaning hats for. The hat bled a little bit when I was washing it, and I felt really bad about it, so I ordered this one for them, and so I'm just going to throw it in, and I'm not going to tell them. But next up, we've got a Washington Redskins Super Bowl champion. This is for Super Bowl 26. Getting quicker with those Roman numerals. We've got, this is actually sports specialties on the inside, even though it is a patch on the front, which you don't see often for sports specialties hats. It does have those official tags. Moving along is this Atlanta Olympics 1996. I'm trying to get more Olympic hats to drop before Paris 24. So a lot of people can rock some vintage hats during this year's Olympics. So here's one of them on a Olympic Hanes tag. All right, this next one, as I mentioned previously, I love the Final Four hats, and I feel like since I've been promoting them or saying how much I love them, they've been getting harder and harder to find. But anyway, here's a 1993 NCAA basketball championship hat. Not terrible condition on a universal tag right here. This one, I mean, it's not great on the inside. It's got some age spots, but if I wash it, that should come out and it should look pretty crispy. All right, we are down to the last three, and I've yet to open one that's not for me to keep or resell. So I'm just waiting for that one that is for a restoration that's not for me. But this next one, love these poly bags. I'm probably going to start shipping stuff in here. Even though I want to reduce my emissions, I think those are a really nice touch when shipping a hat. But right here, we've got the Anaheim Angels with the huge A with wings on it. I love this logo, one of my favorites. It is missing a top button, so we're going to have to figure out how to get that replaced or hook somebody up for a better deal that doesn't really care about that, including myself. So this could be a beater hat for me, but I say that way too much. And I'm going to have way too many hats that are just like kind of broken that I wear too often, but none of them are going to get worn. So I got to figure out how to fix that, and then it'll be sold. This is quite a big box for what I think is only one hat. But yep, one hat. Again, in a poly bag. Love to see it. I will never pass up an Indy 500 hat if I see it and if I don't have it. I actually ended up having 3 of the Indy 500 diamond cuts, so that is why I ended up selling one in the last week's hat drop, which was actually, it was pretty hard to get rid of, but I did not need 3 and I felt like a hoarder. So anyway, this one is the wraparound Indy 500 on the Logo 7 tag. I believe the name of this is the wraparound. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a nice wool blend material, sort of like the Dale Shark Tooth down here. Nice little wool blend. It's kind of looks similar. All right, last but not least, actually none of these are stuff that's going to be clean, so I don't know if people just decided not to send me their hats or what, but all right, I'm not going to be buying poly bags this big, but this is a little obnoxious, but I can reuse that for other hats. So as I mentioned, I love these Remington racing hats. People also love them. Big little number 75 car there, and then Remington Racing around the side. And then right here we got, what does that say? Butchmock Motorsports. Nice on the inside, not too bad. And this one will definitely be in the drop next week. So that does it for this week's unboxing. Make sure to stay posted. Check out that new post on Instagram with all these lasers. And then stay posted every Wednesday for the hat drop. I think I'm going to be moving them to noon every Wednesday. So make sure to stay updated on what I end up doing for that. And then if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content. Make sure to like and comment. Let me know what you want to see in the future. But thanks for watching and enjoy.